Hello, everybody. Hello. It started a little early. I'm just gonna give people a little time to log in and join in. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just gonna give it a little time, give people a chance to log in, but we'll get going shortly. Just a few minutes. Okay, so it is 12 on the dot, so you know what? We're just gonna get right into it. So hello and welcome. My name is Chris, and we're gonna be going through the podFLOW 1 sequence. So the podFLOW 1 sequence, in case you're unfamiliar with the studio, it's a set sequence that changes with the seasons. So right now we're in the spring sequence. And we're going to be working our way into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And also just be kind of aware that because of the camera and like the mirror image, what I'm doing is going to look backwards as to what I'm cueing. So rights are going to look like lefts and whatnot. So just listen to my cues. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So before we get going, I do want to demo Chaturanga for you because we do quite a few of them. And there are a couple options you can take. There's the fullest expression or the modified version. And I'll just break it down for you real quick. So, Chaturanga, the fullest expression, we come into it from a high plank pose. So coming into high plank on the toes, the wrists are under the shoulders, hips are in line with shoulders, and the gaze is forward. And on your inhale, you're going to shift forward slightly. And on your exhale, lower down halfway. Remember, hug those elbows in. There should be little to no space between the ribs and the shoulders. Or I mean the elbows and the ribs, rather. And then on your inhale, you're going to come onto the tops of the feet. Press up to the upward facing dog. The calves and the thighs and kneecaps are all lifted off the ground. And on your exhale, tuck the toes and send the hips high for downward facing dog. So that's fullest expression. Modified version, you can come into it from the knees if you're still kind of building strength or a little newer to yoga. So again, the wrists are under the shoulders. Gaze is forward. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, lower down halfway. Again, those elbows hugged in so much. And then you're going to come all the way down. Inhale, we're going to press up into a baby cobra pose. Press the toes into the mat. Lift your chest. And then on your exhale, we're going to come into a tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And remember, you can always skip chaturanga all together. Hello, Abby. Yeah, you can go straight from plank into downward facing dog. And also, this sequence calls for a couple props. You don't necessarily need props, but if you have them around, grab 2 blocks. You can also use books. Maybe grab a pillow also. So, yeah, just get creative, whatever you have around the house. So this sequence calls for us to start in supported fish. So, again, if you have props in supported fish, we bring 1 block along the spine. The top of the block comes right under the shoulder blades. So you come all the way down to the back. Bring the other block under the head. We're going to bring the feet to touch under the hips and let the knees butterfly open. If you don't have any props, you can do it without. Just come onto the back, butterfly the knees, and just take a moment to ground down, arrive on the 4 corners of your mat. Maybe bring one hand to heart center. Maybe bring your other hand to your belly. Close your eyes and just begin to breathe. Just begin to arrive in your space. And try to clear the mind without thinking about the previous events of the day or the upcoming events of the day. Just bring your mind and your body to here and now. And just begin to notice the breath. Just notice it without controlling the breath, without changing the breath, without judging the breath. Just notice it. Notice if it's deep, notice if it's shallow. Maybe begin to elongate the lengths of the inhales to the exhales. Now we're going to begin to invite in our equal parts breath, also known as samavriti. So we're going to take our inhales for 4 counts, and then our exhales for 4 counts. So let's begin. Exhale all of the air out of your lungs. Then take a deep breath in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top, hold it. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, breath in through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's do that 2 more times. Breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And exhale it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Now return to the natural breath. then slowly draw your knees together and hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze here. Now the hands can come onto the shins or under the thighs. You just want to avoid grabbing the knees. So hug the knees in. Maybe tuck the chin, round the spine, curl into a tiny ball. And then begin to find a little momentum. Rock and roll a few times along the length of the spine. And then we're going to make our way into a tabletop. So coming onto the hands and knees. So wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. And on your breath in, cow pose, drop the hips low, shine the heart forward. Exhale, cat round the spine, tuck the chin and press away from the earth. Inhale, cow, hips low, forward. Exhale, cat, round, tuck, push. Inhale, cow, drop the hips. Exhale, cat. Now move through cat and cow at your own pace. Just make sure you're matching the breath to the movement. Just getting that spine nice and limber. You can also find any other movement that feels good in your body. You can move the hips side to side, maybe child's pose. Again, just whatever feels good. Just take a moment for you. I always like to hold cow for a few breaths. This feels good on my low back for some reason. Beautiful, everybody. Just take 2 more rounds of breath at your own pace. And then when you're ready, neutral tabletop is where we will all meet. So from here, walk your hands slightly forward, just a few inches. Tuck your back toes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Send your hips high to the sky. Now feet are about hip width here. You can even go a little wider with the feet if you'd like. And feel free to invite in a big bend in the knees. But if knees are bent, always energetically work towards straight leg. Press the heels down. Spread your fingers. Push away from the earth. Create length in the spine. Hug the thighs together. And continue to breathe. Deep breaths in through the nose. Open mouth, release. Wrap the triceps inward ever so slightly. Create that external rotation of the shoulders. You can pedal out the feet also if that feels good here. Take 1 more round of breath. Open mouth, release. Beautiful. Now inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. And baby step your feet up to meet your hands for Uttanasana, forward fold. Again, the knees can be bent a lot here if needed. Feet are about hip width. Hinge from the hips. Relax the head of the neck. Option for the hands, they can be on the mat. You can bring them to your calves, ups the elbows. Clasping the hands behind the neck feels really good to me. Sway side to side, or find stillness in the pose. Working on bringing our chest down to meet the thighs. Maybe one day. I know I'm pretty far away from it, but one day, right? That's why it's called the practice. Release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find length in spine. Exhale, refold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees a lot here if you need. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Come all the way to stand. Bring the palms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms overhead, extending mountain. Exhale, forward fold, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, extended mountain, come all the way up. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, Andale Mudra, hands to heart center. We're going to do that one more time. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand, palms overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. I just realized I may need to scooch my mat back a little bit so you can see me better. There we go. That's a little better, right? Here, one moment. Pause. Take a break. Take a couple breaths in your extended mountain. There you go. That's a little better, right? Okay, moving on. Sorry about that. Okay, extended mountain. Take a breath. Let it go. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into a high plank. Now we're going to hold here for a moment. So set up your foundation. Wrists are under the shoulders. Hips are in line with the shoulders. Press your heels back. Fire up the hamstrings. Gaze is forward. Chin is off your chest. Tiny puff in the shoulder blades. Try to stay lifted in the pose. Use your core. On your breath in, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, from the toes or the knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Great work. Take a breath. Open up, exhale. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step forward, hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, ready to rise, come all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop to a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, your version of Chaturanga, knees or toes. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or maybe hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, fold forward, surrender down. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower down, halfway. Remember, hug those elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Take a breath here. Open mouth, release. One more big breath in. And let it all out. Yes. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, squeeze. Two more times. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Try to touch your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose and hold here. Yes, round the spine a lot. Lift that knee up a little higher. Yes, use your core. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through between the hands. Now take a moment in your low lunge. Make sure that knee is right over the ankle. You're high up onto the ball of that back foot. Inhale, modified pyramid, straighten the right leg. You can use those props here. I need to use the props here. My hamstrings are really tight. Exhale, rebend the knee, return to low lunge. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, straighten the leg, modified pyramid. Exhale, rebend, low lunge, hands down. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten, bring the left hip forward. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the hands. Step the foot back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, knees or toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right into the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale, left leg high, extend. Exhale, squeeze, bring forward. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to nose and hold again. Shift forward. Bring the knee up. Use your abs, use your core. Breathe. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through to a low lunge. Whew, now, again, knee is over the ankle. Just root down through the feet, take a moment. And then on your inhale, straighten, coming into modified pyramid on the other side. Exhale, release, low lunge. A few more. Inhale, straighten. You can use those blocks or the hands can hover. Exhale, low lunge. 2 more. Inhale, straighten. Try to bring the right hip forward this time. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, straighten. Scissor the thighs. Exhale, low lunge. Plant the hands. Step it back into a plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big cleansing breath here. Reset. Open mouth, release. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel. Bring the feet up to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great work, everybody. Whew. Now moving into a standing balancing pose, we're going to make our way into Vrikshasana tree. So I'll face you for this. Again, be mindful that what I'm saying may appear opposite of what I'm doing. So just listen to the cues. So for tree, we're going to root down through the left foot, this starting off. So ground down through the left foot. Option for the right foot, you can kickstand the right foot. You can bring the foot to the calf, or you can bring the foot all the way up to your thigh. Just avoid planting the foot on the knee. Bring your hands to heart center, stabilize, and hold it. Now, we're working on bringing that right knee back behind you. Yeah. Really grounding down through all 4 corners of that left foot. You can maybe grow your branches. Yeah. You can find a little movement, sway side to side, windy tree. Hold here. If you grew your branches, bring your hands down through heart center. Let's take one breath together. Open mouth, exhale. And release, shake it out. Great, now moving on to the other side, root down through the right foot. Option for that left foot, kickstand, calf, or thigh. Find your variation. Hands through heart center. And breathe. Maybe find a different variation on this side. Maybe try growing those branches if you didn't the first time. If you want to really go there, maybe try closing your eyes. That one is a toughie, but try it. Why not? What's the worst what can happen? Maybe find movement or stillness. Hold it. Branches return to heart center. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And release. Shake it out. Great work, everybody. Return to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, come into high plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, moving on. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep as high as you can. Yes. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, twist across your core. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through into a low lunge. Now again, check your alignment, knee over ankle. Spin your back foot flat to the earth. And inhale, rise all the way up, coming into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Now go really, really wide with the feet here. Take up as much space as you can. Now, knees over that ankle. Really press into the mat with your left foot. That left leg should be fully engaged. Reach in opposite sides of the room. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Take one more breath here. And let it all out. Flip your palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep the right arm up and overhead. Stay committed to that lunge in the front leg. Bring the bicep by the ear. Long side body stretch here. Gaze can be up or down. Inhale, return to Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle. You can shorten your stance a little bit here if needed. Bring your arms to a 6 and 12. You can use a block or any prop under that right hand if needed. Maybe the gaze comes up. Hug the thighs in. Breathe, stretch. Take one more round of breath here. Open up through that shoulder. Inhale, 5-pointed star, big X with the body. Now point the toes forward. Bring the arms to a T. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold with a long, straight spine. Now again, option for the hands. They can be down on the mat. You can bring them to your ankles, calves, thighs, maybe chest extension arms if you want to go there. Feel free to invite in a baby bend in the knees. Bring the weight slightly forward into the balls of the feet. Relax your head and neck. Release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, pivot, creep and crawl to the top of your mat, low lunge. Plant the hands, step it back, high plank, go through your version of Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right into the other side, team. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Use the breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Again, as high as you possibly can. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Twist. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, come all the way through into a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, Vera two. Again, go really, really wide. Slightly pigeon toe your back foot. Just a little bit. Come deep in that lunge. Reach with the hands. Again, maybe the gaze comes over that left shoulder. Engage the arms ever so much. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, viparita. Left bicep by the left ear. Sink a little deeper in that lunge. Really open through the left side body. One breath here. And exhale it out. Inhale, return to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle. Again, the arms to 6 and 12. Feel free to use that prop. Hug your thighs in so much. Really open up through that shoulder. Work on bringing that lifted arm to the wall back behind you. Long side bodies. Hold it. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open heels and toes out. Now parallel the toes, arms to a T. Inhale, shine your heart, and exhale, lower all the way down into your Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Now we're going to add a little movement on this side. So bring your left hand to the mat, and inhale, reach your right arm high for Prasarita, wide-legged open arm twist. Again, really open through that shoulder. You can bring a prop under this hand if you need a little bit of height. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Switch it out. Right hand to the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm high, open, twist. Squeeze. Rinse it out. Breath in. And lower it all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, come to the top of your mat, low lunge. Plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to go through that again a little bit faster, team. Just make sure you're matching the breath to the movement. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, one knee to nose. Shh. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, lunge. Spin the back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, return to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, lunge to the front, step it back, go through your Chaturanga. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Remember, you can skip Chaturanga at any time. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, one knee to nose. Shh. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, lunge. Spin the back foot flat. Inhale, Vira two. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Arms to a T. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open. Exhale, Prasarita with a long, straight spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge to the front. Plant the hands, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Lower down, forward plank, holding here for a minute. Time has already begun. You can stay in a high plank also, or come to the forearms. Now, forearms are at an 11. You can clasp the hands, press the heels back, tuck the tailbone, hamstrings lifted, building some fire in the body here. It should burn, you should be quivering. That is what we want. Breathe. If you want to amp it up, you can maybe add a little toe tap, tap, and tap. Right and left. Or you can find stillness, tap. If you want to amp it up from there, maybe plank jacks, out, in, yeah. Out, in, but I can only do so many of those before I can't talk, so keep it up if you're there. Hold it. We're over halfway there, yes. Just breathe through it. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Yes, 2 more. I'm right there with you, team. 1 more big breath in. Lower down. In the Sphinx pose. Sweet, sweet release. Maybe move your head side to side. And then lower down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Tuck your back toes. On your breath in, press into a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Baby step your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Exhale, hands through heart center. Great work, everybody. Moving into our next standing balancing posture. Utthita Hasta Pangusthasana, or hand to big toe pose. Again, this is a pose that I struggle with. It is not going to look pretty, but I'm going to give it my best. That's all I can ask of myself. That's all I can ask of you, is just try your best. So, okay, we're going to root down through the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee high. You can always stay here. This is a great place to stay. If you want to move on, bend forward, grab your right toe with your peace fingers. Another great place to stay. Or if you want to move on, maybe kick the right foot forward. You can also use a belt or a strap, which I forgot to grab. So that's my bad, I'm sorry. Knee can be bent a lot here. My knee is bent a lot. This is a tough posture for me. But we'll get there one day. Maybe bring your right leg out to the side. Oh, yeah. And then return to center and slowly release. Ooh, let's try it on the other side. So root down through the right foot. Lift your left knee high. Again, this is a great place to stay. You can reach down and grab your big toe with the peace finger. Another great place to stay. Bring your hand to your hip. Maybe kick the foot forward. Flex your left toes back. Oh, you can open up to the side. You can use a belt or a strap. Hold it. Oh, I struggle so hard with this pose. But that's good. That's where the growth happens, right? And then slowly release all the way down. Whew. Great work, everybody. Moving on. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Remember, hug those elbows in, the gaze is forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, come into a low lunge. Step the foot forward. Really root down through the feet here. And inhale, rise up for Anjaneyasana, crescent pose. So, you want a deep lunge in that right leg. The back leg is straight and engaged. Tendency is to kind of bend the knee and dip, which is fine. But you want to straighten it as much as you can. Come up onto the ball of the foot as much as you can. Square the hips to the front, square the shoulders to the front, belly button the spine, curl the pinkies in. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolved crescent. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. For Parivrita Anjaneyasana. Now squeeze your hands together. Maybe the gaze comes up. Hug the thighs in. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring the hands back, palms facing down. Shine your heart forward. And breathe. Inhale, arms up, full crescent. Exhale, hands to the mat, low lunge, step it back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, lunge, step through, root down through the feet. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, full crescent. Again, get as deep in that lunge as you can. Knees over the ankle. Straighten that back leg. Hug and scissor the thighs inward. Wrap the pinkies in. Biceps by the ears. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Inhale, come forward slightly. Exhale, revolved crescent, Parivrita Anjaneyasana. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. And squeeze your hands. Maybe the gaze comes up. Hold it. Scissor the thighs together. It will help you stay balanced. Inhale, Anjaneyasana crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Send the arms back. Gaze is forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Step it back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to move through that sequence a little faster. Matching the breath to the movement. Let's get right into it. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolved crescent, twist, squeeze. Inhale, crescent proper. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lunge. Go through your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, revolved crescent, squeeze the hands. Inhale, arms overhead, crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lunge, step back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, forward plank. Once again, hold it. The sequence doesn't normally call for 2 form planks, but we're doing it anyway, right? Our core, my core anyway, can use all the work you can get at this point. Press your heels back, chin is off chest, gaze is forward, hold strong. Maybe add those toe taps. Maybe add those plank jacks, yeah. Out, in, keep the hips low. And breathe through it, you got this. You're stronger than you think. It's all about mind over matter. The body can handle anything. It's the mind that needs the training, right? Breathe. Well over halfway, you got it. Whoo, take one more big breath in and lower down, Sphinx pose. So good, you guys. I don't know about you all, but I'm sweating over here. Man. And take a break for a moment. I'm going to break down our peak posture for you. Ardha Chandrasana. So just have a seat for a moment. Grab a drink of water. So, half moon. In this sequence, we will be coming into it from an extended side angle. You can also come into it from warrior two. You can use a block also, or any prop that you have. So if you want to use a prop, go ahead and bring it to the top of your mat. So extended side angle is where we're at. You can heel toe your foot in slightly, and then we're going to lift off that back leg, coming into half moon. Ooh, Ardha Chandrasana. Now, you want to imagine your body is in between two panes of glass. Really open up through that left shoulder. Really press into the wall with that back foot so much. Flex that foot and press like you want to put a footprint on the back of that wall. Length is more important than height. Yes, and hold it. And remember, if you fall out of it, that is okay. Just try again. Everybody falls. Nobody's perfect. And then our release is reverse warrior. Step it back, arm overhead. That is Ardha Chandrasana in a half shell. Or in a shell, not a half shell. Okay. Moving on. Last push of class, team, you got it. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop to a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, come into a lunge. Spin the back foot. Inhale, come up into a warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Again, a deep lunge in that leg. Take a breath. Open, exhale. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse. Drop it low. Hands to heart center. Knees are right over the ankles. Yes. Think of a little lower even. Find a little movement. Now, tendency in horse is to really stick your booty back. Not good. You want to tuck it in. Yeah. Drop it a little lower. If you want to go there, maybe try lifting one heel. Maybe try lifting both heels. Oh, yeah. Maybe come into goddess if you're feeling that. But you don't have to. You can stay right in your horse and just giving you options here. Take one more round of breath. Let it go. Inhale. 5-pointed start, big X. Point your right toes to the front. Spin the back foot flat. Return to your warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock the arms, 6 and 12. Now, you can rest your right forearm on your thigh. Just try to avoid really dumping weight there. Or the hand can hover, or you can bring it to a block. Really reach with the hands. Now moving into that Ardha Chandrasana half moon. So, option to use that prop. Maybe heel toe that foot in, and then lift off that back leg. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Now gaze can be down. If you want to intensify, bring the gaze up. Press that back foot back. Lengthen, reach, balance and hold. Inhale, reverse warrior, yes. Oh, so good. Take a breath in. Exhale, tick-tock down, come into a low lunge. Step it back into a plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, team. You got it. Last push of class. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, lunge. Spin the back foot flat and come up into your warrior two, arms to a T. Get into that deep lunge. Reach. Gaze over the shoulder. Engage your core. Drop it a little lower, maybe. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open. Exhale, drop it into a horse stance. Knees over the ankles. Tuck the tailbone in. Drop it a little lower. Now we're going to add a little movement here. Bring the hands down to the thighs. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down over towards your right knee. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, right shoulder down to meet the left knee. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder down. Twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open. Point the left toes forward and return to your warrior two. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle, arms at 6 and 12. Remember, you can rest that forearm or hover it. Long side body stretch. Moving into half moon on the other side. So use your prop if needed. Heel toe it in and launch off that back leg. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Whew. Again, you're in between two panes of glass. Press that foot back. Reach. Hold strong, stabilize. Ground down through that foot. You got it. Breathe through it. And reverse warrior. Ooh. Inhale, warrior two, arms to a T. Exhale, come all the way into a low lunge. Step it back into a high plank. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, last chaturanga of class. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, viewers. Awesome job. I can't see you, but I know you did. Awesome. Take a big breath here. Open mouth, exhale. Lower down to your knees. Swing your legs out in front of you. You might need to scooch up on your mat a little bit. Plant the feet, bend the knees, bring the arms in front. And lower down slowly, as slow as you can, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down to your back. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Keep the low back pinned to the earth. Now bring the feet to touch under the hips. For Supta Baddha Konasana, just like how we started class, butterfly, the knees open. Left hand to your heart. Right hand to your belly. Close your eyes. And just find a moment of stillness, a moment of silence. One more round of breath. Open mouth, exhale. Bring the knees to center. Hug both knees in once again. Now, gonna switch it up a little. Keeping the right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg long for wind removing pose. So the grip is either on the shin or under the thigh. Again, you want to avoid the knee. No. And just a gentle, gentle pull, pulling that knee towards your armpits. No need to force it. And then with your left hand, guide your knee over to the left for supine twist. Arms to a T or cactus arms. Stack your hips. If your knee doesn't touch the earth, that is okay. That's not the point of this posture. So long as the hips are stacked and the shoulder blades are pinned to the earth. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. And continue to breathe. And release, come to center, hug both knees in once again. Keeping the left leg hugged in, extend the right leg long, wind removing on the other side. Again, just a gentle pull here. Disengage the feet, no need to flex them. And then with your right hand, guide the left knee over to the right, supine twist on the other side. Arms to a T or cactus. Maybe the gaze over the left shoulder. Hips are stacked. Shoulder blades pinned. And release, come to center, hug both knees in. Moving into happy baby or any last posture that you'd like. If you're in happy baby, bring the hands to the knife edges of the feet, send the feet high. You can also find a shoulder stand, a plow, whatever you'd like. Maybe sway side to side, massage out the kidneys. And then only as you're ready, come all the way down into your final Shavasana. Whatever that means to you, find any comfortable resting state. Let your feet fall open. Disengage every muscle in the body. Maybe close your eyes. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Try to find a moment of stillness in the body and in the mind. And just breathe. Try to stay here for at least 5 minutes. Maybe 10, maybe longer. And Shavasana is where I will leave you all today. Thank you so much for tuning in, enjoying me today. My name is Chris. Thank you so much. It's been an honor guiding you through your practice. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. Bring your hands to your heart, your nice center. It's been an honor and a privilege. I bow Namaste.